Today let's talk about something that got swept under the rug in Dragon Ball Z. Imagine Goku didn't save the world and the universe multiple times. Isolate for a moment his life as a father and a husband. Not exactly great at either one. Today, I'm going to look into Goku's morals and determine if we should continue to consider him a hero in light of the neglect of his family. First off, let's review Goku's life. He was born on planet Vegeta. His destiny was to become a great warrior for the benefit of his people. He was sent to Earth as an infant in order to conquer the planet. Instead, he's found by a martial arts nomad named Gohan and is dropped on his head as a baby. This, along with a separation from his spaceship that was conditioning him, resulted in the Goku we know to be a great hero. Early on in Dragon Ball, we see Goku has no qualms about killing, at least in the context of food and survival. Goku lives by himself out in the world and kills in order to survive. He is shown to possess no evil will or interest in conquering Earth. If anything, he's happy living out his days in isolation. He enjoys getting stronger. A series of coincidences causes him to leave his life behind and go on an adventure which he realizes will allow him to facilitate his goal of getting stronger. At this point, he is interested in getting strong in order to better himself. He wants to win the martial arts tournament in order to demonstrate he got stronger. Whenever he's defeated in battle, he is humble and he knows he must get stronger once more, continuously. So Goku wants to become the strongest. He's not interested in much else. Boy likes to eat and travel, but it seems like he'll be happy eating anything as long as he is getting stronger. One place isn't any more important than another. Later on in the series, he begins getting opponents, adversaries who provide him alternative reasons for getting stronger. His friends and his world are in jeopardy. And yes, he cares greatly for his friends, but he is a loner. So to Goku, it is in his best interest to save the world in that he might A. prove his strength over an opponent, and B. continue living in a world where he can continue to get stronger. He derives some additional strength from his friends, and that is important to note, but it still seems that his actions are always to become stronger, and the ones he fights against, even the dangerous ones, such as Piccolo and Vegeta, he spares when it might be safer to kill them. This is not done out of mercy. He merely wishes to have rivals, because that is another way in which he can continue getting stronger. Goku wants to have these kind of challenges and risks out there to remind him that he needs to keep getting stronger. He of course wants them to do good after he defeats them, but he cannot will it. Although in the case of Vegeta and Piccolo this does happen, but that is complete happenstance. Goku also unknowingly gets married to Chi-Chi. Clearly for whatever reason, Goku is uninterested in sex, women, and things of that nature. Indeed, he is shown as innocent of knowing the difference between men and women, likely unable to understand due to his naivety. Nonetheless, Goku is wed to Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi loves her husband dearly and must deal with many hardships. They have sex at least once to conceive Gohan. So now that Goku has become a family man, his interest should change. This change does not take place. He continues to have the same substantive aim of training and becoming stronger. Piccolo is out there in the world waiting to get revenge on Goku. Piccolo is a liability to Goku's family, but it is perhaps out of hubris that Goku doesn't take Piccolo out at this time. When Goku sacrifices his life, it is a choice he most probably makes for the good of others, his friends and his family. When he dies, he leaves them behind, and indeed Piccolo abducts Gohan. If it were not for the coming Saiyan threat, Gohan and Chi-Chi would most certainly have seen a gruesome end at the hand of Piccolo. Yet Goku would not have defeated his brother Raditz. However, since Goku did not have the foresight of Raditz's arrival, leaving Piccolo alive is still a selfish and amoral decision on his part. When Goku is dead, his friends and his allies hold the line against the Saiyans on Earth. They lose their lives, and Goku and company go to Namek in order to bring them back to life. Goku knows he must train to face the space tyrant Frieza, as well as knowing Vegeta will be on Namek and wanting to fight him again. If Goku is able to defeat his opponents on Namek, he will once more A. prove his strength over an opponent, and B. continue living in a world where he can continue getting stronger. But he will also be able to revive his fallen comrades, those who died actually due to Goku's initial arrival on Earth in the first place. This isn't Goku's fault, but he is indirectly responsible for the deaths in the Saiyan saga. After his transformation into a Super Saiyan, Goku allows Frieza to power up to his 100% form, a decision made in order to once again prove that he is stronger than Frieza and everybody else. He takes an enormous risk, and doing so is jeopardizing his aim of reviving his fallen comrades. So, in this instance, It is clear that his number one priority is to be the strongest and defeat Frieza in his strongest form. Goku wins, but takes his sweet-ass time getting home. Why is that? He has a wife and son who are worried sick about him. They don't even know where he is besides somewhere in space. He even learns this technique that allows him to teleport anywhere in the universe in just 3 seconds. But still, he doesn't show up for like a year. Now Goku's out in space, what's he doing? He's getting stronger, and that is once again more important to him than the people in his life. That was all well and good when it was just his friends, but he's completely shrinking his responsibilities as a father. Out of ignorance of what a father and husband should be, but that doesn't take away the immorality. He must know he's hurting his family in doing this. The process repeats itself. Goku gets as strong as he can to face Cell, but also seems to redeem himself in terms of neglecting his family by ensuring Gohan is able to carry on his legacy of being stronger than everybody else. Goku dies once more, so Gohan can kill Cell. The option is open for him to come back to a world of peace, but he reasons the world is safer without him. But really, he understands that Otherworld is a place where he can get stronger. The reasoning he gives does not hold up when it's just a wish away to allow him to be with his now pregnant wife and son. Goku returns to the living world yet again. When? To prove his strength against Buu. So to wrap this up, I want to draw a distinction between rational and moral actions. Something done rationally is not necessarily righteous or moral. Acting morally is not required by reason either. So rationality and morality do not always intersect. If Goku's prime motivation is to become stronger, that motivation seems rational. But is it moral? Perhaps, but not as moral as being a good father and husband. In fact, I conjecture that he could have improved as a family man in conjunction with all the good things he did. Saving the earth all those times. Goku's a Saiyan. It seems inherent for him that he needs to get stronger. But Goku only does good things when his aims to get stronger are met. That means he isn't the paragon of a hero. He is flawed, but that only makes him better as a character. His desire for strength ultimately trumps his desire for love. Not only that, the two exist independent of one another. Vegeta, it turns out, is a better family man than Goku is. Go figure, huh? So where does that leave us? Is Goku vindicated for being who he is? I've decided to leave this in aporia because I wanted to hear what you all had to say. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on the topic. And folks, subscribe to my channel for more things. That's all for now, crowd.